Hey folks, so this is Shetz and this is notes 9.9. We're just about done this chapter. And we're kind of working backwards, kind of get the idea. So let me scroll down. This is slide 38 and I'll be doing 39 when I go on to the next page. So you always have to remember all students take calculus. And what this is asking is, where is the sine of some angle is root 3 over 2? Well, really, what I'm asking you is, what angles have a y value of root 3 over 2? And I'm going to cheat for today, thanks to COVID. But if you look at this, here's our unit circle. And the y values that have a root 3 over 2 are your 60 degrees. So right here, that's 60 degrees. And also right there's my y value, root 3 over 2. So 60 and 120. So we go back to this page and we pull out our 60 and 120. Now, as you know, pi divided by 3 is 60 degrees. Again, you should have this unit circle memorized, as well as knowing that 60 degrees is pi over 3. And if you do 2 of those, you end up at 120, so it's 2 pi over 3. Sorry about that, almost made a mistake. So you can take your little pen and do a 60-degree angle like that. And then that was awful. Stop laughing. And then a 120 degree. So here's my 120. You know what? Let's just back both of them up, because that first one was definitely pretty bad. So here's my 60 degrees. And I am writing with the mouse. So that's this angle right there. Oops, went a little bit too far. And I'll change color. How about a 120 degree angle? And that would be from here to here. So there you go. There's your answers for this example. Okay, we go down here. Where is the tangent -1? Well, guess what? We know tangents is positive in 1 and 3, therefore it has to be in 2 and 4. And guess what? This is one of the easiest ones ever, because tangent of some angles of 1, that's a 45 degree. So we need a 45 degree in the second quadrant. We also need a 45 degree in the fourth quadrant, because we know in this area tangent's positive, and in quadrant 3 tangent's positive. So they're 45 degrees, and the first one I drew, that would be 135 degrees, and I'll draw that for you now. There's 135, and then also 315. That comes all the way around to here and stops there. So that's where your tangent is -1. And that's 135 and 315. That's 3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. Okay, now we go to cosine of some angle is -1/2. Well, wait a second. I know that can't occur in the first and fourth, because cosine's positive. So I'll cheat and help you out. Really, what I'm saying is, take a look. Cosine of theta is equal to -1/2. Where in my unit circle are my x's -1/2? So let me get this guy up. There it is right there. My x is a -1/2. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Let's get on the pen. There's an x value of -1/2. Oh, and golly gee, down here. So they are 60 degrees in the second quadrant reference angle and 60-degree reference angle in the third quadrant. So there you go, 120 and 240. Let me go back to the other screen. And that would be a 2 pi, 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. There you go, folks. And if you want me to draw it, I'll draw it. I need a 60-degree reference angle there. And I drew, whoops. So this guy is 120. And then this guy all the way around to there. I tried to change color, but I guess it didn't take it. That's 60 degrees more than 180, which is 240. So 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3 radians. Let's go to page 2. And here we go. Got to watch these special cases. 1, -1, 0, and undefined. Okay, so where's the tangent of 0? That means my y over x. Well, that occurs right here. Y over x is 0. I'll put a little dot there. And also here. So that's what? 0 degrees and 180. And we'll pull in our answers. In radians, that's 0 radians. Whoops, sorry about that. That is 0 radians and pi radians. So there you go. And the next one, where's the tangent of 1? Well, guess what? I know that's a 45er. So that's going to be in the first and third. So let's bring that out. 45 degrees in the third quadrant would be 225, and that's a pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. So there you go, folks. I really hope you did not look at this unit circle by now. And I know all the COVID stuff and all that. You should have this memorized. Juniors, guess what? You're probably going to be starting with this next school year. So I hope you learn it now and never forget it. All right, folks. So you are going to do the last 2 pages, the last 2 slides in your class kick. And that'll be 9, 9, and there's, I think, just a page and a half. So there you go, folks. You have a great day. Bye-bye.